Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. Thanks for watching my YouTube today. So today we're going to make a coffee card, and I am excited with this new suite. It's called, the bundle is actually called a Latte Love, and it's a little different than other coffee sets we've had. I mean, there are some similar stamps as far as the cup, right, and that kind of stuff. But this stamp set is, so if you're a coffee drinker and you like lattes, if they make a heart on the top of your cup drink, you're like excited. So these are imitating those. We have the big cup, and then the designer series paper that coordinates, actually you can either stamp that and put it inside, or there's designer series paper you can just cut out and put it in there. And then there's the spoon, and then there's the nice sentiments. The what's interesting is that with the dies, there's the little cups, and there's a French press. There's a kind of like a, I guess you'd call it just a coffee pot. And I really like that because we've never had those kind of stamps before. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any silver foil, which is bizarre because, you know, if you're going to do a spoon, or I had to go back and get some of my old silver foil to do the French press, but I guess you could use gray. You know, you could use like a smoky slate. Anyway, so today I'm going to make a card. I'm going to be using this bundle. I'm also going to be using another die that's called Everyday Details die. Okay, so these dies are amazing, and they're in the mini catalog, and so many people have missed them. Since I have been watching, looking at some things on Pinterest, I've been seeing these really awesome dies, and I'm like, where are these? And they don't really show up well in the mini catalog. So it's called Everyday Details dies. They coordinate with a stamp set, but you don't need the stamp set because they work independently. There's 11 dies. Let me just show them to you. These. Okay, so everybody I show them to, they're like, what? Where are those in the catalog? And the mini catalog just doesn't show them well. So Everyday Details dies, I'm going to use that today. Also, there's another stamp set that's carried over from the last mini catalog. So I call it the Christmas catalog, the winter catalog, and it's called So Sincere. Now I'm not going to use this stamp set today, but these sentiments are amazing. They are beautiful. Just love spending time with you. And this happy birthday that goes this way. I love that. So this is item number 162283. It is still available. It's carried over, so you can still get it. And there's 11 stamps in here. So these are red rubber cling stamps. Okay, so I just thought I'd mention that. Anyway, so let's get started on this cute card. And then I'm going to show you some of my paper pumpkin alternatives. So I've only made like 7 or 8 so far, but I'll show them to you anyway. Okay, so I'm going to make a gift card. I'm going to turn this card into a gift card holder just because I have a cute Starbucks gift card I'm going to stick in there, and it's cute. So let's get started. Okay, so are you a coffee drinker? I totally am a coffee drinker, and every morning I have my coffee at home, and then sometimes I go and get a coffee elsewhere also. So I'm going to be using early espresso for my cardstock base. Okay, so this is 5.5 by 8.5, folding it in half. Okay, and then the designer series paper is called a Little Latte. So just so you can see what I was talking about, how these this designer series paper could work with the dies. This paper, so you could cut individually these out. Oh, darling. And the whole thing of paper is so cute. Here's the coffee beans. So we have coffee beans. We have coffee cups. We have splats. We have swirls. I mean, it's just adorable. Look at that. Little hearts. Okay, so today we're going to use that. And I am going to use this piece. Okay, so this is Calypso Coral, and I'm just going to attach this to my card. Oh, look at that. Isn't that scrumptious? I mean, it makes you look like you want to go get a latte. Okay, so this is 4 by 5 1/4, so it fits nicely on here, layers nicely. Okay, now as I said, this die, okay, I actually cut it. So I cut the center out of a piece like this, and the die actually cuts the inside and the outside with the cutout dots. Okay, so I just took this and I trimmed around it and made this. I know. So this is just white cardstock, and I'm just going to put a little of this, and I think this is almost empty. I have another one here. Oh, there's some. It's coming out now. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here. Okay. I have an extra one here if I need it, but right now I don't need it. So are you like me where you feel like everything has to be straight? I'm not a crooked person. I feel like sometimes I waver. I think, ooh, it might be kind of cute if I stagger it. But then I'm like, nope, got to go straight. Okay, now, as I said with the dies, there's this French press, okay? And so like I said, I had to go back and get some old foil to make this work, okay? And then there's the inside of the coffee pot, okay? So I want to make sure that, so the spout, right, is right there. So I want to make sure that this fits nicely on there. And then it also gives you the coffee, because, you know, you don't want a coffee pot that's empty, so you're going to do that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to glue these together. So first thing I'm going to do is just put the coffee in. Okay, so here we have the coffee. So I'm just going to put some of that in first, like that. Okay. And then I am going to put a little more glue on here. And then it's going to go all the way to the top. So put a little glue, very little glue, right? I'm not going to over glue. Now I'm going to take my, oops, and I'm going to knock everything down as I'm doing it. Take my little coffee, and I'm going to line it up so that the spout is actually, if that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put it right there. So I'm going to center it just like that. Okay, so I'm going to let that adhere a little bit. Now when I flip it over, I'm going to see how cute it is. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? Yeah, it's adorable. Okay, now I am going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. And when I do this, when I have pieces glued together like that, sometimes I'll just put the dimensionals so that kind of holds it together also. Okay, and then, like I said, there's these little coffee cups. So I cut these out of the designer series paper, the swirls, okay? But you can't have empty coffee cups. So they gave us the little coffee to put in there. I know, it's so cute. I mean, some of this is a little tedious, right? But what I really like about these coffee cups is one's going one way and one's going the other way. So, you know, if you're sitting and having coffee with somebody, and your cups are facing each other, it's cute. Okay, there we go, just like that. And I'm going to pop these up also with a dimensional. Okay, so let's start assembling this to our card. So I put 4 dimensionals on this. And I'm just going to put it down like about right, I don't know, like about right there. And then my coffee cups, I'll stagger them a little bit. And I'm going to put one like down here and one kind of over here. Okay, so now we got the basis of the card going on. Now I'm going to do a sentiment. And the sentiment that I chose is, hello there, let's catch up. So I'm going to stamp this in Early Espresso. So this is from that stamp set, right? All of this is from the same bundle. And this is going to fit perfectly on here because I measured it. Okay. And now I have a little piece of espresso. I want to layer this. I just think sometimes layering adds so much. I mean, I could have just put this on there straight on white, but no, I don't really. I think it looks so much better. Okay, pop this up also. Okay, put that up here. Now, there are these. So these come with the sweet adhesive back swirl dots. So let's see. I haven't used any of them yet, but show them to you. There's 3 different colors. I like them all, but I'm actually thinking, the brown because I think the other colors might get lost on this DSP. So they're only one size. So I'm just going to put, where do I want them? Put one up here. And one. So this is a card that we made on Saturday. I made this with at my team meeting. So what we do at our team meeting is, let's see where I want to put this one. We do a shoebox swap. And everybody brings a card idea, and they actually bring all the product to reproduce their card 4 times. And so we sit and we make cards together. And you get to use other people's products from my team. Okay, now I'm going to put in the center of the card, I'm going to make it a gift card holder. So I just cut this. This is 5. I cut this 5 by 3 3/4. And then I just cut it on a diagonal. So I'm going to make this into a gift card holder. So I'm just going to put adhesive there and adhesive up here. Like that. And then I have this cute gift card, My Treat. Stick that in there like that. Okay, so there is my card today. I love this sweet Latte love. Okay, now as I promised you, I was going to show you some paper pumpkin cards. Okay, so the February paper pumpkin was a springtime Easter theme. And so some of these cards are spring cards and some of them are Easter cards. So this one, so there was 3 of the mini slim lines. Okay, so this was the card stock that they gave us to make into cards, and I just put it on Petal Pink cardstock. Okay, so this was part of the kit. This was part of the kit. All this stuff was part of the kit. This is part of the envelope, and I just used a border punch. Okay, so that card. And then we have this Happy Easter card. So we got the wreaths and the bunny and the chick. And then this was part of the dies that for 3 months there was the dies that you could purchase that coordinate with all the 3 months. So this is the die, and then the Happy Easter is from the kit. Okay, so I popped this up. This is part of the card. I just cut that off. And again, mounted it on Petal Pink. So there was that one. This is one of my favorites. So the way this was designed is the card base was just all the bunny right? So I cut my favorite die there, and I actually just cut part of the card front. And then I use the dies again to make these cute daffodils. And this is part of the envelope. And then that's the greetings, springtime greetings is from the stamp set that came with the kit. And then we have a book binding card. So this card this is a different Happy Easter. It's from a different stamp set. It's bigger. But we got the twine in the kit. And then again, I cut this and then I ran it through an embossing folder to give it some texture. And then I went ahead and put that on the inside because I thought that was cute. Okay, so there's a book binding card. And then this is another mini slimline. Super love that die behind there. I think it just sets it off. This is a stamp, the stamps from the kit. Dies from that little kit, the extra add-on dies. Happy Easter. So there's that. And then this one. So again, you can see my favorite die. I cut that out. Love is from the dies. And then I pop that up. I love that card. I love yellow. I don't know. I need to buy more yellow and wear yellow more. Okay, so this is my last one I made. I did put some clouds up here. I used some balmy blue and I just made some clouds, fake clouds. And then I took a Q-tip and I picked all the cotton off the Q-tip and I gave him a bunny tail. And then these are from the kit. And just put it on white cardstock. This is actually part of the kit. You punch it out. So you get 3 of those. So those are my cards, my alternatives that I made so far. I still have tons of product left for this kit. So I'll be making more cards. And if I don't need them for Easter, I'll just make them springtime cards or, springy birthday cards. I mean, it's all acceptable. So you've probably heard, if you watched my live Friday night, I talked, here, I'll put this up a little bit so I can talk to you. I talked just briefly about the changes that are coming. Apparently close to my heart is another crafting company similar to Stampin' Up. They're going out of business, and it's so sad because, we'd be devastated if it was Stampin' Up, just devastated. And they call them makers. We're demonstrators, but they're makers. And they're devastated. So I'm so sad for them. We're thinking that some of them may become demonstrators with us. Something is in the works. We don't know for sure what. But so just keep those people in your prayers. I mean, it's hard. Some of them have been in the business for, decades, just like us. So, and then also there's changes coming for Stampin' Up also, and that's nothing like that, nothing horrible. This is actually a good thing. We're changing our hostess plan. So if you are a customer of mine, we'll be talking about that in the future. If you're in one of my clubs, we'll definitely be talking about it, how it's going to affect our clubs. But, nothing terrible. It's going to be something good. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. I appreciate you watching. My name is Trevis Bossler, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis. And see you on Friday.